What I want to understand, just like Jesus Christ, dude, you didn't think about that?
He did this on purpose. Is he wearing a company shirt?
Dude, look at that.
He's looking for that workers' comp check.
My neck
That's
hurts.
the cynic in me. Most people watch this and be happy and think it's funny. Me, I'm like, no. He pushed the saw to the side too quick. He knew what he was doing.
That man's
He's
a
chasing
liability.
a check. He's sitting at home playing the new Call of Duty right now.
Welcome to the Dad Voice Podcast.
Hey, that was natural selection almost.
Natural
and
selection.
guess what the episode's about? Again.
Part 2, baby. We're here. Part 2 of Evolutionary Psychology.
Part 2.
I'm Cole.
I'm Phil.
All right. So, yeah, that was, dude, I picked that video in particular because the first point, and I feel like we need to really roll right into this because last time we found out that we're not built to actually stay on subject for these things.
No.
Our first point that we're picking up, if you didn't catch last week's episode, talking about evolutionary psychology.
Yep.
Talking about how it applies to being a dad. We went over a bunch of stuff. If you want the first half, go watch the first part of this.
Yeah.
At the time that we're recording, it will be posting on this day. So by the time this comes out, it'll be last week's episode.
Right.
By the way, happy Halloween.
Oh, happy Halloween.
This is the closest one to Halloween.
Nice.
The episode that we'll be doing after this will be
What are your kids
in
being?
November. Luca is going to be Darth Vader.
Okay.
And Oliver is whatever the fuck we can get him
He's
to
going to be
wear.
Luca.
Yeah.
The
He's
Disney
same-
character.
He's the same size, so it's fine. Yeah, we haven't picked out anything in particular for Oliver. He's very he's probably got something going on the spectrum. So comfort is a big deal for him.
Must be something in his house or something.
I think it's something.
Because I feel it too. I even feel it when I leave. I feel it at home.
You feel autism?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're blaming my house for
Wait a minute.
It's weird.
Lucy, my daughter, is going to be Ghost Spider. Do your kids watch the Disney Spidey? Yeah. And she chose that herself. I was like, you little nerd.
Have you met Luca?
Bitch, you ain't no nerd. That's what I think of every time. My wife and I say that so much. But the problem is she refuses to put the costume on. She thought that when my wife was buying it so my wife would wear it. And so she kept being like, Mommy on, Ghost Spider. And they got home and she was like, I'm not putting it on. So that's the problem we're having. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, we've resolved that problem and she's wearing at least part or all of the costume.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we'd just be walking around with her like it's a normal night. Like, just give us some candy.
Oliver's really cute because
I don't see no costume, no candy.
Yeah, well,
Get the fuck off my porch.
See,
Probably have to edit that out. Sorry.
It's fine.
First few seconds.
No. First 10 seconds, man. We're like 2 minutes in.
Okay. Hey, I was in character.
But
it's okay to say whatever you want when you're in character.
Oliver, as I've said a few times on the podcast, he's in speech therapy and it's working. He's still not...
I know it is. Also, I just got to mention that this fall has been the worst my fall allergies have ever been. Just, I don't know what it is.
It's because the earth doesn't know what to do. Life on earth doesn't know what to do because the earth is on fire.
They're so bad that we spent a weekend thinking my dad had cancer.
By the way, that's the result.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad, they were like, no, you just have big-ass lymph nodes and allergies.
Yeah, so get some...
He was cool the whole time. He was like, I know.
Get some Sudafed and knock that
We were
shit
having, AI battles, Googling the symptoms in the family chat. We were all using different AIs, and we were like, no, mine's more optimistic. It's saying it's, not cancer. And then someone would send one that's more pessimistic. I'm like, no, your AI's wrong.
And your dad's just sitting in a dark corner of his study with his cigarette lit in his hand, doesn't matter what it is.
Me and 5.
I ain't going out like no bitch.
Yeah.
So that's good news, not cancer.
Yeah, it was very much for him, he was just like, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated, whatever the quote is.
I mean this as earnestly as I could possibly
Reports of my death.
mean it. Matt, I'm glad you're standing strong. Phil doubted you. I never did.
Thank God, dude. I can't smoke meats. We wouldn't be able to eat them ever again.
I just said his name. I'll bleep his name if I need.
He doesn't care. He just beat cancer.
I'm gonna be honest.
He beat the allegations of cancer.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. If anybody goes to either of our main socials, they're gonna see your family.
Yeah, that's how it's been my whole life. Thank y'all so much for always supporting my stupid ass comedy ventures. They've always been there.
Starting to feel like I'm indirectly being absorbed into your family.
You are. Oh, you will be if you meet my mom. She'll latch onto you.
They support the shit out of us. And
you're her type, man.
I'm her type.
I don't know how to. You're her like
her child type.
Yeah,
okay.
You're her like. Oh,
so she likes the broken ones. Is
yeah,
what you're saying. Yeah. She's like, "Come on, baby bird, I'll take care of you."
She likes them so much she made them herself. Just kidding, Mom.
Oh no, but shout out to our new executive producers, mom and dad.
My last name.
Because they're giving us a space. We're moving out of.
We're gonna be in a treehouse.
My
and I'm not even gonna elaborate. I'm just gonna make people picture us being in just a treehouse that we made with like bent ass nails and stuff.
The first thing we'll do.
I'm like, buddy, the treehouse is ready. Let's get recorded.
The first thing we do when we start a Patreon is post a picture of the treehouse. That's what you get. Okay. But no, dude, it's a big thing. My kids get their own separate rooms, so that's nice.
Nice. We're getting evicted by a 2-year-old. Or soon to be 3-year-old.
Soon to be 3-year-old. He still sleeps in our bed like every night, which this is not an episode about co-sleeping, so we're not going to get into that.
Boy, that's a hornet's nest. You can.
Yeah, and we will. We will, but not today.
Swear to God.
I was talking about Oliver. I want to finish that thought because I want him one day to look back on this episode, if it still exists, and know that Dad gave him props because he has been working really hard to learn his words, and now he says Howie, which is Halloween.
Oh,
and he says like trick or treat, but it's missing letters.
Andy's trending.
He's trending. Wow. So he's working really hard, and I think that if we can get him to wear a costume, I'm definitely going to let him and brother go up to the door and get candy. Together, because I think he's definitely.
Have you done that with your oldest?
Yeah. Luke is 8, so he's been.
I'm way behind you, so I'm just like basically shadowing you as a dad. I'm like, we doing that now?
I think 3 or 4 is where we started taking him out to trick or treat, and each year it's gotten bigger. You've seen my neighborhood. I live in a big neighborhood, and
you can make a lot of stops quick too,
dude. And like we have the last couple of years,
dude. Your neighborhood is good.
We've done our block, like so our little loop. Our neighborhood, drop the candy off of the house, empty it out into like a trash bag, and then go do runs in a wagon that we pull. And we have a trash bag in there, so when the buckets get full, we just keep adding it and let them hit until they're tuckered out, because we have so many houses in our neighborhood that do it. And we just load it up, keep loading it up. And I get my cardio in, I get my steps in, the wife gets her steps in, we get some fresh, brisk October air. It's really nice. Our neighborhood is the shit. Like, our neighborhood is a neighborhood that, like, when you come closer, if you come by before Halloween, like closer to the weekend of it, you'll see signs that say no parking on the side of the road.
Yeah, it's party time.
Because our whole neighborhood, people come from way out of the neighborhood to come trick or treat in our neighborhood because of how many houses do it here, and we're one of them. Last year we did 75 little goodie bags because Lauren does like all kinds of crazy stuff, and we ran out in less than an hour.
Dude, you just need to get a 12-foot budget box truck and a bunch of plastic storage beds and just put it in neutral and just keep going. Keep filling it and go through your whole neighborhood. Just get home and you're loading like plastic storage beds of candy in your garage at like 1:30 in the morning. You're like, why the fuck did they call that meeting at 8 a.m.? I'm not done.
What we do is then we take what we don't eat and turn it into candy that it's a redistribution system. Yeah. So anyways, all that to say,
socialist ass neighborhood.
I won't.
I was wondering where all the fellow truck drivers were out here.
But yeah, just wanted to give Oliver props. He's been working
Good
really
for
hard.
Oliver.
He's at the point now where it's like new words almost on a day-to-day basis.
Oh yeah, then it just starts like a fire hose.
Yeah, and he just sentences will come quickly, and then he'll have.
Dude, anytime someone says "come quickly," I just
oh, just wait though. Just wait till Oliver.
wait till he can say "come quickly."
Wait till he can give opinions is what I was gonna say. But he probably. I have a feeling if we teach him how to say "come quickly," he will.
He'd be like, "Dude, my teacher doesn't laugh when I say that." my dad's stupid ass friend grinning over there.
Oh, then we'll have to explain to him what autism is. So, but okay, all right. Got all the goofies out.
Yeah, the goofies are out.
The Halloween vibes are there. There's
Yeah.
going to be a fun little intro video
Ooh.
for this.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've seen it. Spooky.
Yeah, I was going to say, I fucking showed it to you, dude. And by the time they're this far into the podcast, they'll have probably seen it. If you are listening, you got to go just YouTube it real quick. Just get onto YouTube. And while you're there, subscribe. But also just watch the intro because I worked really hard on it and I made it for you guys.
Yeah.
The photo
Yeah, it's like a one-time use thing, and you worked really hard on it, so people better enjoy it.
The Photoshop and Procreate that I had to like mash together to get the logo in the pumpkin to look good was a doozy. So, yeah, just go give it a look. Just enjoy it. Give us the first few seconds of view time. And if you're listening and you've never seen us before, like you haven't watched our clips or whatever, that'll be a good time to see us. But while you're there, like and subscribe. Okay, thank you for that.
I feel like audio only listeners, everyone has that dang like curiosity about what podcasters actually look like.
I have gone to YouTube so many times because I'll hear people and be like,
you gotta
know
know
what they sound like, and then I'll go find them and be like, that is not what
it's like a game. You're like, can I match the voice to what I see in my head?
I feel like people hear me and they're always like, wow, he's really hard on himself. He always calls himself ugly, and they're like, he's probably not as ugly as he thinks. And they see me and they're like, oh fuck, he was right. Like,
they're like, God, thank God for the audio version. That boy's got a face for audio podcasting.
The face only.
That's the modern version of that joke. She's got a face for radio.
Face for radio. Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, so let's get on.
We both got faces for podcasting, audio and visual.
You say that, but like I would genuinely call you the handsome one of the.
I look like a heron.
It's a wild jump, but okay, sure. If that's your self-deprecation, I'm not going to interfere with it because I do it myself. But we're not here to blow smoke up each other's asses and go, no you're handsome.
But fuck you. Get on topic.
All right, the DIY gene, which is why I put that clip at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
So we're talking about. So this is number 5. Okay. Again, if you want 1 through 4, watch the episode before this. That's where that is. So, number 5 is the DIY gene.
So our ancestors were putting together entire dwellings and stuff. And
yeah.
we're just fucking around with nails and screws and what are those rubber things you put screws in to hammer them into the wall?
The anchors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that just bust the wall wide open.
Well, so have you ever seen how
I
they
said
work?
that. Do what?
Have you seen how they work?
They bust it wide open until I bring it back.
You have to put it in all the way, and then you screw in, and then it opens up.
Dude, my house, my walls, we have so many mirrors and decorations because our house is just a graveyard of old projects my wife told me to put up, but it's just nothing but like bullet holes almost all over the house, and it's where I just fucked up the wall.
You might not know this, but behind all...
Like, so no, this will not be an advice episode from me.
I have a mask collection over here. I have shelves with all my knickknacks and bullshit. This is all out of necessity. I have fucked these walls up so bad.
There's like a hole the size of your 2-year-old's head up there. I'm like, how did he get up there?
He had some help, okay?
Yeah, the torpedo.
Oh, God, disclaimer, I don't beat my fucking kids.
He just throws them.
I just throw them. It was all fun.
You just beat the beating allegation.
I will tell you what the DIY gene, like, in my dad brain, this is what tickles. Because, like, I do all the DIY shit because I don't have anybody else. I'm not paying someone to do it. But it answers questions for me. Like, have you watched the videos where the guys just build, like, an entire home in the middle of the woods with
with like sticks and stuff
and shit,
just scraping the mud.
I am addicted to watching those, and I think that's why. Like, it's just like, yes, one day I will build this dump site. We were talking about this last time.
Living vicariously through them.
And I think that my sarcasm might get lost to some people because I feel like people watching last episode are going to think that I actually think I'm a survivalist, and if I just go work out a little bit, I'll be able to fight in a civil war.
Dude, I can't figure out when to put a screw anchor in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a survivalist.
I'm completely sarcastic last episode, and there's going to be a lot of that.
Pretty much everything I say is a lie.
There we go.
So,
so you can't trust us.
Yes.
But no, I just want to point out that I understand. Like, it's all a joke. This is a comedy podcast. And for those of you unsure, this is a comedy podcast. We're joking all the time.
If you want, you could put parentheses attempted comedy podcast in the front, but we're trying.
My favorite thing, though, is people get in the comments and they take us super seriously, and they're like,
people do that on mine too today, and I'm like, it's got to be an AI.
It's got to.
I mean, yes. So a lot of my stuff are jokes that I myself wouldn't get if someone else told them to me. But I think a lot of people on YouTube are autistic. It just there's like a disconnect. They take me very literally.
There is a clear differential between like YouTube audiences, TikTok audiences.
It's weird.
It's very weird. But like, I will say, I've noticed that a lot more people on YouTube are more intelligent types. Like, they're there because they're watching informational stuff.
Yeah,
people
like Veritasium videos and all that shit.
Sure, you said that and some shit started floating. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wait, get it back.
Oh, wait. No, hang on. The ring light floating is kind of...
Wait, that's convenient.
Open the vibe here.
Don't say it again.
No, but yeah, I noticed that, like, because I'm a big YouTube guy, but I'm not that crowd. I'm the more of like I just love to have noise.
I like watching stuff that, yes, there's ads, but it's kind of free.
My YouTube is mostly people building huts out of woods, out of the woods and shit. Like, but I don't know, that it scratches that itch.
That's an evolutionary thing too. Evolutionary psychology, just people grouping, birds of a feather, stuff like that. And so being able to identify that certain people with certain qualities are
we talked
trending
about
towards one platform or another is,
and it's
the evolutionary advantage in podcasting.
We're a tribal species, you know.
Yeah,
and like you see that in everything. And honestly, like, it's a crazy thing. There was a movie, and I cannot remember what it's called. I will, if I can remember what it is, before I'm done editing this episode, I'll put it on the screen. But an anthropologist gets hired by a marketing firm, and they use that person's knowledge of humans to create marketing tools. And I think that, like, that's a real thing that's happened. And I don't think it's like a deep, dark secret or anything, but I'm telling you that, like, it's not like you can go to school for marketing and learn how to market whatever the fuck you want to learn how to market.
You got to know the people you're marketing to.
But understanding human nature is where you get into that deep psyop shit, you know?
Because some of my classes in school, psychology classes, were centered around, like, the social psychology classes. There was like a marketing one I did. It was like marketing and psychology. It was cool.
Yeah, and I mean, it's cool until you realize that it's all a psyop.
It also makes you sick at the same time, because you start questioning everything. You're like, am I thinking this because I saw an ad earlier and I'm just now...
That's a good point, because I was trying to get away from this point, but I feel like now there's a tie into psychology, so I can make it. But, like, AI is doing that right now to us. Like, AI is making it so that everything is a fucking question. You can't trust anything. And sooner or later, wars will be fought with AI.
And there will be real humans trained to detect AI.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust AI to detect AI.
Right. Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, DIYing stuff, our ancestors had to.
Yeah, our ancestors had to. Which is why, for me...
They couldn't pay a dude on some app to come do it.
No, but like, I think that's why it feels so good in my chest when I'm watching those videos of those dudes just building in the woods, because I'm like, this is that primal shit.
I could do that if I really put my mind to it.
Right.
/ or had to. And you know what? I'm bad at DIY stuff. I hate nailing stuff into walls, blah blah blah. But maybe if there was a life crisis event, something would kick in, and I could do it.
Dude, so I love DIY. I'm just not very good at it because, like, when we were looking for these chairs, and I eventually wanted to replace them, I've been looking into how to build my own chairs for the podcast and stuff. And then I was like looking into how to build side tables and stuff like that. I love that stuff. I don't like the fact that it costs money, and I can't bill out what I do for the podcast.
Dude, I hate that a company can make this way cheaper than I can.
Right.
They're holding me back. They're holding me back from being the man I should be.
That's right.
They're making it too easy.
Yeah.
Sorry I have logic.
Corporate level convenience is fucking up my evolutionary
It's not my fault. Okay? Take it up with somebody else.
But no,
this is not how I constantly talk to my wife, by the way.
Oh, well, it's fine.
She likes me to do the little DIY stuff, and, she seems to like to be there in the presence, and I get performance anxiety, and, I'm like, God, someone's watching. Here we go.
See, I never get that far. It's all theory for me. It's all in theory. I want to do.
In theory, I'm Tim Allen.
Yeah. No, that's how I feel about it. Like, theoretically, I'm like, I start to pretend to piece things together in my head. I'm like, yeah, just a screw here and a nail here, and I can do it. If I had a nail gun right now, dude, I'd be building furniture all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, you don't know anything about what you're talking about.
What kind of nail gun? Pneumatic? What does that mean? It shoots? Also, how is that legal? Side note. You can buy a nail gun and wave it around on someone's roof, but God forbid I have my 38 waving it around on someone's roof. That's
right.
Weird?
Yeah, no. I bring my 45 out and all of a sudden we got a problem, okay? That's not a tool.
Some shingles are messed up.
Technically.
Your home warranty people come out and they're like, what the fuck? Precise meteorites, maybe? No, there's someone across the street's Ring video of you standing up there at 2 a.m. just
drunk.
It sounded like the roofers were using a gun.
Technically speaking, a live round fired from a gun should be enough impact to drive a nail in.
You just gotta aim really well.
But no, the DIY thing, man, it hits that it makes me feel good, like I'm contributing. How much of it I actually get done? Like, I usually wait until it's a priority. Like,
you just keep that a secret.
An emergency.
You keep all the ideas in your head, and you get some done, and then it doesn't look like you didn't get a bunch done.
Or I'll go to Lauren, and she'll be like, well, we need this. And I'll go, I can build that. And she goes, I can get it delivered right now.
If I said, babe, I can build that to Katie, she'd be like, is this one of your stupid ass TikToks?
That's awesome. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, I have like a smoker's laugh. I haven't smoked in like a decade or more. Like, it's
finally coming back to get you.
Crazy. I don't know what that's
You thought
about.
quitting would save you. Keep
DIY. So I derailed before. It's all been cut out. So it's fine. But we're going to get into parental.
We had a talk and we're going to continue on.
Yeah. This is my last episode with the podcast. Phil's going to replace me with someone less stupid.
I just completely dressed you down. I'm like, pay for our Patreon. It's just me hitting you with an electrical cord. I'm like, shut the fuck up about protesters and stuff.
It's always political with you.
You said you'd keep it to the dad blast. So my mic was probably popping so hard when I did that.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Who gives it?
It's fine.
Until I can replace these mics, we're gonna have to deal with the pops. Yeah, that's what it is.
We'll still have that underground garage sound.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we're doing it as an homage to punk roots.
The audio isn't even that terrible. It's just it'll be so much better.
Thankfully, we started off with decent audio because I said audio.
Decent audio. What are you, Australian?
I have been watching a lot of Bluey today.
Nice.
My daughter has not been wanting to watch it for a while, and I was like, I need a reason to watch it. And then today she was like, Bluey, and I was like, oh sweet, I can watch it again.
Fuck yeah, got my Bluey in.
Can you imagine just sitting on your couch at 1:30 in the morning crying and watching Bluey with your kids not around?
I just see like not like weeping, but like just tears
Yeah,
streaming
you're just
down
like
your
you're just like
face. You're sitting in boxers and the stained wife beater just slowly dragging from a cigarette as Bluey just touches your soul, and you're like,
I gotta be like Bandit.
I am Bandit.
I'll be like Bandit tomorrow. Tonight I'm still me.
Goddamn,
slug the fireball. Bandit fucking healer.
I feel like that's some merch.
You on my list, buddy.
That's some merch if we can get around the
Bandit
copyright.
fucking healer.
And a 529 plan. What is a 529?
That's a college fund.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We are, you can tell,
dude,
my parents didn't do none of that shit.
I have it for Lucy. It has like $50 in it.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
I can't even get
my DraftKings ever gets low. Boy, it gets tempting. I'm like, babe, what's the login? I'm just checking.
just need to check on a few things.
Babe, I can make this go farther for her college than any 529
Carolina's
plan
low man right now. I can do this, baby. We can do it. Parental investment theory. Dads invest more when they think the kid might actually survive.
Evolutionarily, like I said, you
I
don't
need
want
you
to
to
drain your
elaborate on that a
child's
little bit.
college fund to fund your DraftKings, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So
You're investing in their future and them being able to take care of themselves.
So the more you
Every
think,
lesson you teach them is an investment. You could teach them about daily fantasy from DraftKings and how to make money doing that.
that's true. Are we secretly sponsored by DraftKings?
Yeah, actually, I didn't tell you I got a new deal.
Is it because you put all of the money into DraftKings?
I did. They have a van outside my house.
Jesus.
They're not letting my wife and daughter leave until I make it back.
So use code.
Cole, it's $250,000. We have to do 250,000 episodes to be able to make that back.
Use code FreeFillsFam right now.
Yo, we got a lifetime
Get
deal.
a $50 bonus bet, okay? No, it's, parental investment theory. I got, for you, you only have to invest in one. I have to invest in two. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do
I did the math.
with that is just go ahead and feed Oliver a lot, continue to grow him size-wise so that he's good for first-round draft pick in the NFL. And then Luca, we'll just work on the gaming channel. And that way best possible odds for both of them.
As a parent, you need to identify what your kid is good at first. And then you can really be set up for the future. It sounds like we're trying to live out our dreams to our kids, but we're not. We're living
vicariously.
We're living out their dreams through them.
Right.
And we just happen to have the same ones we didn't get to do.
What we're doing is we're just shifting our dreams to match theirs because we realize there's a better chance of success.
Exactly.
There. Adaptation. Oh, the dad joke gene. We're blasting through these because that way
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're giving ourselves some cushion for if we want to get all silly with it.
This one I feel like could sway very heavily between cringe and because of why dad joke is in there. Being able to tell dad jokes, it's a sign of intelligence.
I have a theory though.
That guy's
about,
witty.
Like why
he's got it going on.
Certain people are funnier.
What's that?
As opposed to like
besides trauma.
Besides trauma, yeah. Because you have like the Giga Chads who know how to say everything right, do everything right all the time, 24/7. They're on top of their shit.
Locked in.
And then you have the funny guys who are just always got a one-liner to whip up, always good to go, like ready to be funny and when it's needed.
Just conserving your energy.
I think it's a survival thing, like because at some point, like the jester, like kings had jesters for a reason because they had to laugh every once in a while, and I think that's a survival thing.
Yeah, how many people's heads from getting chopped off jesters probably saved because they helped the king's mood a little bit,
right? But if you think about it, most of the dads you know that are like hyper alpha male types aren't really funny. The funny dads are probably not the hyper alpha male types. You know what I mean? Like if you're good at jokes, that's your survival method because like if you can make someone laugh.
Yeah, because you're like, no,
want to kill you.
I could potentially make this huge guy. I could trick him, and that's worth more than beating his ass.
Yeah. See, there you go. And
getting my ass beat.
So, to your point, it does kind of play into the intelligence thing.
Yeah.
Because And that's what human evolution really has become. Is like we talked about this.
We're needing less and less manual function,
right? And
just in general,
more and more
is more online,
like intellect and cerebral growth and stuff.
Man,
like that.
And it's like speech to text gets better and better. We're not even gonna have to type anymore,
dude. I keep forgetting speech to text
I suck
exists,
at it.
and like the last text I sent you last night was speech to text, and it was a mess. Like the punctuation was all fucked up and everything. But like, I always forget that it exists. Jesus, sorry. If you can't tell, I think it's a lot of the fact that I'm tired today.
It's okay.
I'm worn out, man. I just
it does not matter because we have pushed through and we're doing a great job.
Luckily,
besides just one, you got hopped up on one thing.
Yeah.
Besides that, great episode.
Luckily that we can cut out.
I'm
luckily my mood isn't down. It's just my energy, and so
dude, when you're tired and you're trying to mentally process more than one thing going on, or just try to process something quickly, you get mad as hell.
Do you do that though? Like, do you get really rambly when you're exhausted?
Yeah,
because that's what happened.
The part of your brain that just regulates.
And I'm going to keep this in
your
the episode.
Inhibition stops.
But there's like a 15-20 minute rant that they won't see that we cut out. But like that was what that was. It's just me almost trying to keep my brain awake. And so I just start railing on this one fucking thing, and then you glaze over because you're like, dude, this is his fucking show apparently, But that's like,
and maybe your body is redirecting that energy to where it's most needed too. So
maybe, I don't know. I'm just tired, man. But like, that's probably ties into this shit too. Hang on, what's point number 8? We might be able to tie this all together. Put a nice little bow on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like your fight or flight kicks in, even though you're just at Target or something.
Right.
And that's where a lot of anxiety disorders come from, I guess.
Honestly,
people's fight or flight kicks in hard as hell when you're like, I just thought I mistakenly said something wrong in a conversation. Why does it feel like I'm being chased?
Oh, yeah. You think that this whole episode where we're having to cut out a part, that's going to sit with me for months now. I'm going to be like, God damn it, I should shut the fuck up. Why did I talk so much about that one stupid thing? And it is what it is. But yeah, anxiety definitely checks those boxes. So there, see, we pulled it all together. We brought it in.
Great job.
We did it. And we're not even at an hour yet. So we can talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about now. We probably should still keep it on evolutionary psychology though, because like this is part 2. I feel like we probably should have tried to talk about these subjects, because I feel like we could have just done an hour 15 on the last episode and potentially covered all the bases.
Probably.
But, I don't know, man. It's a cool subject to talk about. If I wouldn't have derailed, we probably would have been a little more cohesive in the last half of this. So my apologies to everyone watching. But
I got the electrical cord.
Yeah, I'm going to beat my ass when this is done, for penance. But no, this was a fun episode. We have some dad advice. God damn, dude.
I'm going to tuck you in after this.
Yeah, going to just a little kiss.
I'm going to go tuck you in, and then I'm just going to go about the rest of your nightly routine with your family for you. I'll be like, guys, your dad works hard. Like,
I think if you said that, my wife would be like, okay, sure, he told you to say that. But otherwise, she'd be like, yeah, fine. If you want to clean up the house while I cook dinner, that's fine. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to say no to some help. And then Katie's at home like,
I'm at Taco Bell, babe. She's like, I have your location.
You're still at his house.
I'm tagged in for Cole tonight. He's just tired.
No, it's been a long week. It's been a very...
I'm just call your dad and be like, how you doing, Dad?
Oh, I was supposed to call my dad today. Oh, shit.
See, I'm looking out for you.
I appreciate that. Thanks for the reminder. But no, I'm keeping this part in here because I just want to point out that we're not, more so me than you, we're not always on our game, okay? This week has been emotionally and mentally taxing on me for a lot of different reasons in a lot of different ways. I know
it's been a bit of a roller coaster, too.
I know it has for you, too. And I'm not going to fire 100% all the time. And out of the two of us, I'm a nervous talker, I'm an anxious talker, and I have a tendency to derail a lot worse than you do. You actually are a good balance because you don't do as much of that.
My insurance company also forced me to switch to a less good ADHD medication, and it is like crack cocaine.
Is that what this is? Because you seem more rigid right now, and I'm like, mine's not working. Okay,
mine is like, it's like they just let little pieces of ingredients probably get in there. It was a different shape when I got the bottle a couple of days ago, and I was like, uh-oh.
That's crazy.
We're due for a manic episode.
Are you on extended release, or are you on...
Yeah.
Okay.
It went from a nice little circle pill to a big, scary UAP-shaped cylinder. So
does it have the dust inside it?
No, it's solid.
A solid cylinder ADHD med. You guys stop taking that, man. I don't trust that at all. That's...
Well, the guy behind Walgreens said it's the same they sell at Walgreens, and it saved me a step. So
okay, hey, well, I trust him.
Yeah.
Old guy behind Walgreens.
He was wearing a monocle.
In this day and age,
is that what doctors wear?
That is.
Oh, it's a stethoscope.
No, that makes sense. But I just want to point out that we're not always going to be on our game.
No.
I apologize to anyone who didn't get the sense of fulfillment that they might have been chasing from this episode. But like, it is what it is. We keep pushing out these episodes because it is a good space for us to talk about funny, wild shit that we want to do. But sometimes I'm not as funny, and you are, you've got this new crack that you're taking, so you're not as talkative, and sometimes episodes are just going to be like this.
I happened to get new crack and like my first decent brand deal on TikTok for the first time, so it just full send.
Okay.
It's mania time.
Here we go. I do feel like having a real moment, just explaining to people, like, sometimes you're just not on your 100% game.
Maybe I won't be next week. Crack wears off. I'm
going to be honest with you, I need the crack to wear off next week, because I feel like you have so much more valuable feedback when you're more talkative. You're just not feeling very talkative today.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, when did you take your meds this morning?
As soon as I woke up at like 8.
Okay, so you're on your second, you're at the extended release part. It's like the last sprint of your meds.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I know how that is, because towards the end of my workday every day, I like feel that last wave, and you're like, oh
yeah, and I'm like, where'd this come from?
Yeah, you're like clenched up, you're like, oh, I gotta be productive as fuck right now, but that's part of two ADHD hosts that are medicated. Mine just wasn't.
Look, we have been so consistent for two dudes with ADHD and actual lives outside of podcasting.
Yeah, so you know what? They're gonna give us a fucking break on
this
this
is
episode,
a victory lap,
because goddamn, like, we've been doing really well.
Launchpad towards the ending. Here we go.
All of that being said, it's been an off day for me, but like not in a bad super. I feel like a few episodes back, I was in a pretty dark space mentally.
I was like right before that.
Yeah.
It fucking happens.
Yeah.
Being human.
Just bouncing back and forth. But this one was just more of me being tired. Like, it's just been a long week. I'm exhausted. And this week coming up is going to be another long one. But we do have some exciting stuff. We talked about it earlier. We'll just talk about it again, because I feel like that, pumps me up. But like, we're moving. We're
moving out of here.
Moving out of here. We're going to Phil's.
Going across town.
Yeah.
Basically.
Phil's spot.
Just a tree house.
A tree house.
That's all.
That's all.
I'll give.
That's all you get. There's a tree house, and I can call it Phil's spot because
we'll see how it looks. It's bigger than this room.
Is it?
Yeah. By a little bit.
That's perfect.
And it's more. It's just more of a square.
That's perfect, because this is a weird.
Less angles.
1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5.
Fucking, we can cut that part out too. But yeah, I guess I haven't really. I sent you the video, but it's more of a thing where you just got to see it.
Yeah, no. I think it'll work better. I was also looking at it, and I think we can post up in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a new treehouse studio.
Very excited about that.
We'll see how that goes. It's going to go great.
Next episodes we do will be there. And that will give us more flexibility to record at different times, because I assume that as long as we don't disrupt your parents, they really don't care when we go.
And it's like 300 feet from their house.
Yeah,
anyways.
It's quite a ways away. There's a zip line. I obviously won't be able to use the zip line.
I have, and I don't think I should have.
No. I'm just, dude, I can't even get on swings in the playground.
Yeah.
And that was before I was bigger.
It's pretty up there, too.
Yeah, so...
I was like, all right. See, my dad is good with DIY stuff, though. So
I was a little... Wait, did he build that by himself?
No, not the treehouse.
Oh, okay.
Him and an actual contractor guy that my family uses.
I was going to say, like, damn, if he can do that, why is he why is he in the industry he's in? Because that's impressive. I could live in that treehouse.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Yeah. But we're going to have a new environment, a new place to live. It's still probably going to look the same for these people. Yeah. No bookshelf, though. We're going to say goodbye to the bookshelf.
What if we just call this the end of season 1? And then the Treehouse season 2.
Podcasts have seasons.
Yeah.
Dude, are we about to... This would be episode 20.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do that. All right, this is the end of season 1. Big things no longer coming. Like, the big things are they've come.
Big things are coming all over. See, I'm tired too, but I'm also on this medication, so it's like,
dude,
I'm in an absurd place mentally.
That's the worst thing.
I'm so burnt out from having to work more than I was supposed to, and I'm just like,
because you want to crash.
I literally live in an alternate reality right now.
It's like you're in a car and the gas pedal is stuck and you can't quit driving, but you're freaking the fuck out because you're like, I don't want to drive anymore. I want to stop. Yeah, no. So if you don't understand what that's like, go take some Adderall, abuse prescription drugs, and you'll find out real bad.
Yeah, just
take some Adderall after you haven't slept well for like 5-6 nights in a row.
Yeah.
And then you'll understand both of us, because we're both there, just different phases of that.
What an end to season 1.
What an end, dude. I can't believe we just...
It's us like crawling across the desert through an episode, just both being tired. So there's no more dad situation.
No more dad situation. So
maybe the end of season 2 will be us announcing we quit our day jobs.
That would be so
And then we
cool.
won't be tired as fuck all the time.
Maybe the end of season 2 will be us getting into an actual studio space. So we'll have the Treehouse season. We'll have the Guadalajara Dungeon season.
Yeah.
The Treehouse season. And then season 3 will be our big studio break.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Hey, that's the plan, guys. So you help us get there. No, that's actually crazy that we didn't think about this before, but that's a really solid plan. I think that's what we're going to do. So this is the end of season 1.
All right.
Our first season, 20 episode season. That's a pretty good season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Follow us on all our shit.
All of our shit.
I'm not as good as the call to action as you.
Okay, yeah. Call to action. Listen.
Go to some media website, search us, follow.
If you have hung in this far, especially after the chaos that this episode is, do us a favor. Give us a like and subscribe.
Please do.
I feel like now
that'd be cool.
All that exhaustion feels justified, though, at the end of this, because you guys made it to the end of season 1.
Yeah.
That we just decided now that we're doing a season structure.
So imagine we post a thing tomorrow. It's like, we'd like to announce we were not renewed for season 2.
People are going to be like, you guys are doing this yourself.
Fucking like 700-year-old tree falls through the treehouse and destroys it.
Oh, if that happens, we can always come here.
If that happens, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
it'll be something cool and great.
I'm going to cut the part of us planning for the natural disaster out. But yeah, if you've stuck around this long, like and subscribe. You can follow us on all of our socials at the Dad Voice Pod everywhere. We have even a subreddit / the Dad Voice Pod.
I locked that down as quick as I could.
Also, by the way, the dadvoicepod.com is open.
Really?
As a domain. It's only $14. So
for a year?
Might have, I think so. So we might have our own website soon. I
Nice.
just have to find the time to build our own website, because God, it's exhausting.
One day at a time.
One day
what
at a
you're
time.
going to do after this is you're going to plan your evening around getting a good night's sleep.
I'm going to eat and sleep, and that's it. Maybe play some Battlefield
You don't have to worry
6.
about watching a Bills game and watching them lose again.
It's devastating.
They've only lost 2 games.
I know, but it's the 2 that
bit
they
of
lost.
a skid.
Dude, the Patriots I almost understood because Stephon Diggs, right? Like, you know.
I'm going to definitely spend the week looking at super advanced analytics to see how much shit I can talk. I'm going to be like, how good are y'all after a bye week under Sean McDermott? And then I'll start from there.
Yeah, well, hopefully the bye week is their turnaround point because, God, if not, then that's my
Can't lose today.
The season goodbye. But no, it'll be fun. I think, though, as this is the end of season 1, why not take a week off?
That's fine. And
we'll announce it. So, and I'll make a post today about, hey, thanks for season.
That's a good idea. Thanks
for season 1. You know, we just filmed our last episode of season 1. Whatever. So, I'll cut all that shit out too, dude. I'm so fucking tired. I gotta wrap this. Let's wrap this
up.
It up. Okay. Like and subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials. If you want to be featured in an episode, if you want dad advice, like I said earlier at the beginning of the episode, email us at thedadvoicepod@gmail.com. Subject line dadvice. Okay, we will feature your question.
We're gonna start the new season on some dad advice.
We are, dude. Yeah,
the person's gonna be like, I solved my problem weeks ago.
Yeah. So if you want dad advice, you can remain anonymous. All you got to do is just say, hey, I don't want you to say my name.
Hey, I would like to remain anonymous.
Correct. We just have to make sure that we don't actually read your email address. And when I put the picture up of the text, I got to make sure. But I can do all that photo editing and stuff. So you guys just rest assured that you will remain anonymous if you want to. If not, if you don't care, we'll shout you out. And you get to be part of the episodes. Season 2, I would like to see a lot more dad vices. So, let's do this. We're starting strong. Dad blasts are their own separate thing. I don't think that they're gonna just be peppered in. They won't be part of the seasonal structure. But we're gonna do dad blast. That's the 15 to 20 minutes in middle of the week, little short whatevers we're doing right now. They were like originally pitched as like a current events kind of thing, but we're just kind of feeling it out. We're just having fun. It's more of like a cut up session, right? But then we have the regular episodes that are an hour long every Sunday. This is the last one of season 1. We'll start season 2 after a week off. Give us all a moment to breathe and potentially allow us to backlog in our new studio, which will be nice. But aside from that, if you guys are listening, if you're only listening, do us a favor, give us a review on the apps that you listen on. It does mean a lot. Spotify, I've noticed we are either high 4-star, like 4.8 or 4.9, or 5-star still.
That means we have more than one review.
Yeah, we do. We actually have a few reviews on Spotify, so I appreciate everyone who's done that so far. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, give us a review. Somebody I pissed off on the internet gave us a 1-star review because they really love Charlie Kirk, and I said something they didn't like about it. But if you listen on Apple Podcasts, you can fix that by giving us a better review.
Help our ratio.
Come on.
Erase his fuck up.
That's right. Erase my wrongdoings, I guess. Whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I appreciate it.
The end of this episode is about to just be me dragging you by the feet to your bed. And I'm just going to put you in there.
Promise everyone I'm going to get some rest, and we're going to come back season 2, like, ready to go.
Woo.
This is exciting. All right, guys. We will see you next season.
Yeah, see you next season. You don't know when that'll be.
You don't. Ooh. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.